Hello folks, it's Anahita Rao, and I wanted to speak about something a bit lighter today, more fun. I think we've been too serious recently because there's just so much going on, and we're all hearing all the sort of the negative news and the doom and gloom. So I thought, let me do a series of something a bit more fun, a bit more light, and I'm going to do this over the next few days, and I'll sort of post it one by one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each nakshatra, all 27 of them, and I'm going to talk about compatibility for each of them. Yeah. We all know relationship compatibility is a very popular topic, and it's much more complex than just looking at the moon placement. But the moon placement, and more importantly the nakshatra placement of the moon, is the key to understanding compatibility. So first I'm going to just talk a little bit about what is a nakshatra for those who are new to Vedic astrology. The heart of Vedic astrology is in fact nakshatras. Originally Jyotish was focused on nakshatras only, which is the movement of the moon through the constellations, rather than the sign, which is the movement of the sun. Nakshatra is basically a fixed star constellation in the sky where the planets are transiting. I would describe nakshatras as the passive but potent force which need the planets to activate them. Yeah. So it's vital to note the nakshatra placement, as this will reveal the inner motivation and the attributes of the planets that reside there or transit there. In fact, the calculations and predictions in Vedic astrology are made from the vantage point of the moon transiting a specific nakshatra at the time of your birth. The controlling planet of the nakshatra must be seen for its impact, as well as the deity that rules the nakshatra, to assess the entire situation and to see what's going on. Okay, so back to the topic at hand. We're going to look at nakshatra compatibility and see your best match from your moon sign. If you don't know where your moon was situated when you were born, then you can go to the chart calculator on my website, which is there for free, and you can plug in your details. It should pop up with your moon's nakshatra. Remember, this is the sidereal system, so it may place your moon in a different sign altogether from the tropical or the western placement. And for those who are watching all of the nakshatra videos, please note that this little intro will be repeated in all of the videos. Yeah, one more final thing I wanted to say about compatibility is that when it comes to looking for a match, this is just sort of a common sense thing, I guess, but it's very important. Please see goodness where it lies, rather than hoping for goodness where it does not exist. Yeah. We're all guilty of being with people that are not good to us or for us, in the hopes that they will be someday. So just don't get caught up in that illusion. Yeah. Astrology can, remember, astrology can only guide us, but we make the final call. Yeah. Okay, so let's get started with the nakshatra compatibility videos. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about PUSHYA. PUSHYA, for you, your ideal partner is Ashwini, and your most challenging partner is Dhanishta. PUSHYA and Ashwini, this is your best relationship. You find them attractive, magnificent, and sexy. But they'll take a little bit of time to recognize you as their potential partner. And you are patient and you can wait for them. They'll bring enthusiasm and love into your life. And you will support and love them through the ups and downs of life. Pushya and Bharani. Bharani stand for everything you disapprove of. They're sensual, they're indulgent, and they're a bit self-involved. So then why are you struggling against this attraction? Their passionate nature will help you come out of your shell. Balance your pragmatic personality with their more exotic one. And avoid trying to control them. Pushya and Kritika. Kritika is probably your best sexual partner. They are shy, they're diffident. You can see through their insecurities and make them comfortable with their passions. Their autocratic behavior can at times annoy you though. Take care that you don't dash their emotions with your coldness. They can express their love because they trust you. Pushya and Rohini. You may find Rohini too emotional and fickle. And Rohini will find you rigid and inflexible. As you get closer, you discover Rohini's ability to bring laughter and joy into your life. They will lighten your load and help you express your sensuality. And they can become needy for your support. Pushya and Mrigashira. This relationship has the ability to generate tension and stress. At best, this relationship can be exciting. At worst, you will fight constantly and feel frustrated. Mrigashira's constant criticism can make you cool and self-sufficient. Pushya and Ardra. Ardra are unconventional and a bit eccentric for your taste. They like to live life in a state of super intensity. And you may find their lifestyle a bit too extreme for you, but you find them fascinating. If you want to make the relationship work, keep it buzzing and exciting. Fall into a rut and they can look elsewhere for their excitement. Pushya and Punarvasu. You're attracted by Punarvasu's bright personality and their interesting lifestyle, but also by the recognition that they can make you complete. You flourish in their love. You lose your fear of emotions and you're willing to take a chance in love with them. Pushya with another Pushya. This is a good relationship. It's based on shared ideals and a deep understanding. You instinctively know what the other one wants and are able to be open and honest about your feelings to each other. You may appear to be a bit boring and pragmatic as a couple, but then there's humor there. There's also emotional commitment and there's staying power. Pushya and Ashlisha. Ashlisha know how to break down your barriers and speak the language of love, although initially only to love you and leave you. But the moment they get to know you, they find your warm and loving side to be a good compliment to them. And you love their sensuality. An unconventional relationship, but can have very deep emotional ties. Pushya and Magha. You should stop trying to mold them in your own image. You're suspicious of their loyalty. Make a special effort to love them and stop being too critical and they will reciprocate. Pushya and Purva Falguni. Purva Falguni will bring you out of your shell. You enjoy their parties, their socializing. But you also start to think about their extravagances and they appear too frivolous to you. Are you being too judgmental? Try to appreciate them. Pushya and Uttara Falguni. The Sun rules Uttara Falguni and Saturn rules Pushya. The Sun and Saturn are karmically linked and have a challenging relationship. You fight for supremacy, but then only one can be in control at any given time. Pushya and Hasta. You love Hasta's ability to feel. They help you overcome your fear, your emotions. They're sophisticated on the outside, but they're earthy and sensuous on the inside. And you like their secret side and their independence and support them with love, which is reciprocated fully. This is a good one. Pushya and Chitra. You find the impulsive Chitra hard to handle. And they're always searching for the indefinable. Why can't they be realistic like you? The more you try to make them see reality, the more they try to escape from you. You get involved in a stressful and combative relationship this way. And they can hurt you with their careless disregard. Pushya and Swati, a good relationship that brings together shared ambitions and a great friendship. Swati are unusual and you make a special effort to get to know them and their views on life. You're much more flexible with Swati than you are with others. Both of you may struggle with your emotions and need to talk about your fears and uncertainties. Pushya and Vishaka. You can feel intimidated by Vishaka's overt sexuality, but if you allow them to deal with your passions, they can be good partners. Always pay extra attention to keep the vibe alive, to keep the sexual vibe alive. Because this is the area that's most likely to become a divisive issue for both of you. They are generous and caring, but they also need to feel a bit free. Pushya and Anuradha, you're similar as Saturn rules you both. You admire Anuradha for being so in touch with their emotions, but find their need for romance and love is like chasing illusions. They're not willing to give up their dreams for you. Pushya and Jyestha, you can be fascinated and repelled by their extreme sensuality. Your basic aesthetic nature does not resonate with their excessive nature, but they can charm you and relax you. So compromise. Jyestha will bring fun into your life and you don't have to feel so guilty about enjoying a few of life's pleasures now and then. Pushya and Mula. You're attracted to Mula's unusual lifestyle and their ability to be free of conventional constraint. You nourish, care for, and you love them. But they can fail to respond to you. They seem to be caught up in their own struggles and have nothing to give to you. Though you keep on loving them, and you will end up getting disillusioned. Pushya and Purvashada. You're responsible and hardworking, but Purvashada appear to enjoy life without a care in the world. They're forever changing jobs, relationships, ambitions, philosophies. You feel very unsettled in this relationship. And they're also your worst sexual partner. You cannot understand each other psychologically either. So this one is going to be a lot of hard work. Pushya and Uttarashada. You love the simplicity and naturalness of Uttarashada. They may be in the opulent surroundings, but their own tastes are very austere. You sense their loneliness and then you want to love them. Pushya and Dhanishta. This is probably one of your worst relationships. You don't want to be totally dominated by Dhanishta. And this can make you uncharacteristically aggressive towards them. You find the stress of living with Dhanishta hard to handle. But then you never try to understand their free and independent nature. So don't make your relationship a cage for them. Pushya and Shatabhishak. Shatabhishak are independent and secretive. When you try to get close to them, they shut their emotional doors. How can you go about making them express their emotions when you don't know how to do so? You can become a bit cold and haughty with them as well. So then you can get stuck in a relationship without any warmth and love. Pushya and Purva Bhadrapada. You put a lot of effort into your relationship with them. You love them unconditionally. Try to be the image of their ideal love. Run their home efficiently. And make the relationship strong and successful. Remind them about your contribution to their life. Or they may start taking you for granted. There's potential here though. Pushya and Uttara Bhadrapada. This relationship has the potential to become far too serious too quickly because the ascetic Saturn rules both of you. You need to remind each other about love and about having fun. Take the time to go out together and earmark special quality time so that both of you don't drift into a relationship where love takes the back seat. Pushya and Revathi. Revathi charms you. They can be your friend and your lover. You have many interests in common with them. Communicating is easy. They help you overcome your fear of emotions. They need your support and you're happy to provide it. And they take their commitment to you seriously. And they'll also work very hard to make the relationship special and loving.